What's up, everybody? What's up, gaming community? This is Hawk out there, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Welcome back to we got another video for the Black Ops 6 Season 5 teaser. Stuff that's coming in Season 5. I have a video. I haven't watched it. We're gonna watch it together, and I'm gonna let you know how I feel about the new season coming. Hopefully, they can bring some new content, some good game modes, nice, good weapons and everything, and some more attachment, and some more challenges. I like the little challenges, you know. If you want to see real gameplay and real lobbies, subscribe to the channel. You're gonna see everything. The video's gonna be pretty long. They're gonna be 30 to an hour long, but you're gonna see everything. Me going into the lobbies, sitting in the lobby, waiting, playing, everything. You're gonna see real gameplay. None of that foolish stuff. Real gameplay. If you want to see that, subscribe to my channel. Let's get into it. And funny stuff. Let's just funny stuff too. So let's get over to this video. Let's get into it. See what's new for Black Ops 6 Season 5.
What's going on, everybody? This is DK Dynamite for a full breakdown of the teaser trailer for Season 5 and what it could even mean for Black Ops 7. Definitely stay tuned. So obviously, we're all patiently waiting for brand new marketing on DLC for The Reckoning and anything else, really. But a couple of days ago, we ended up getting our first snippet of the season, as I went over in a separate video already, but they ended up kicking off the marketing by showing us a new collab with I Know What You Did Last Summer. The fish hook man is going to be an operator. A fish hook could be a melee weapon. And most importantly, from that teaser, you could see the Avalon fish market that we were able to play in during the campaign, which I believe is going to be turned into either a 6v6 or some strike experience of some sort. Regardless of that, though, no new blog yet. It's up here if they end up doing like a story-focused blog once they announce the Season 5 Battle Pass operator. We got an interesting blog like that for Season 4 before we even got the roadmap. So maybe we'll see this at some point. Maybe we won't. But let's jump right into things here. So as Treyarch tweeted, I thought you were done working from the shadows. I know John had a heart attack there thinking it was for zombies, but with the codenames finally cracked, Pantheon has collapsed. Woods and his team are coming home to finish the job, with one exception: the future of Avalon is unwritten. That's a Black Ops 7 teaser that we're going to circle back to in just a second, but this sounds like a conclusion, and we're only at Season 4 right now, so what does that mean for Season 5's narrative? Does that confirm Season 6 won't even really have one because it'll be focused on the haunting for the most part? That's my bet. But take a look at this, and then we'll go ahead and break it down piece by piece. Here we go.
Yeah.
Woods.
Sev, we'll wheels up to Langley in an hour. Where the hell you at?
Kuzmin broke the code names.
And the Pantheon scattering like
First time seeing this
cockroaches.
video.
We're going
First time seeing
home.
this, too.
Full pardons. No more rogue shit.
You know I was never going with you.
But this is your chance to start over.
No. My chance is right here. Thanks to you, Avalon's factions are vulnerable. They could use someone to guide them into the future.
They're gonna make some new maps for my album.
Thought you were done working from the shadows.
I am. Take care of your people, Woods. I'll see you around.
All right, so from that outro, a couple things I want to point out. First off, Savati stays behind. Obviously, the Avalon crime syndicates have fallen. Off camera, we don't get an appearance of Stitch either, which I think is a little underwhelming. They could have easily, shown us a little snippet of, Stitch figuring out some of the names, reading through a little list, and then, I don't know, cut to people being arrested in the CIA. It's just such an odd plot that not only was very undercooked in the actual campaign, but also wasn't really done that great in the post-launch story either. So yeah, as chat's also saying, I do think Savati is about to be this warlord or the overlord of Avalon, which I'm going to say is probably setting up something in Black Ops 7. We're going to Avalon in Black Ops 7, confirmed. We saw it in the showcase. Is she going to be a much older woman and in charge of some other crime syndicates in the future? And that's how it kind of ties back to Black Ops 6. Sadly, we did end up seeing a cameo or a teaser for Sims, who right now is leaked out to be the Season 5 Battle Pass operator. The Season 3 outro cutscene gave us confirmation that Stitch was coming back, so I thought they were going to do the same thing this time around, but I guess they just released Stitch out into the wild. I don't think they rearrested him, so are they going to follow up on that at some point, or did they leave that open? I don't know, but this weapon right here, you know, we did see a teaser for the FFAR and the LC-10 in the Season 3 outro cutscene. I was hoping we would see the DLC weapons of Season 5 in this cutscene, and I do believe we did at least get one. I think that's a brand new light machine gun. People are saying it's a GPMG or it's a Modern Warfare 3 LMG.
Maybe a new LMG.
I'm looking at this part of the machine gun right there. It looks a lot like the MK48 from Black Ops 2. Pretty sure that's what it is, and it would kind of make sense to add in, especially with carry forward, it would kind of make sense to add in a Black Ops 2 weapon in Season 5, because Season 5 is when we're getting the big marketing and reveal for Black Ops 7. We're talking, you know, Gamescom, maybe COD Next shortly after. We'll see. But I think that is the MK48. I could be mistaken on that, but I believe that's what the weapon is. Also, a bit of an update, chat. As I was recording this video, it does look like a developer did reply to a post from Detonated, which I do believe gives us confirmation this is a brand new weapon. We have Alex saying beefy as a quote post to that Detonated tweet. Alex, of course, is a senior weapons animator at Raven, who clearly is also working on the Season 5 weaponry. So there you have it. Confirmation that could be a brand new weapon that we'll be seeing likely in the Season 5 Battle Pass. Now, before we continue, I want to let you know about today's sponsor, Aniba, an online marketplace that offers the best deals on digital gift cards, game codes, and even DLC.
We're going to fast forward through that. About right there.
Video. So, Woods asking Savati, like, you know, what's going on? We have a clean break here. It seems like they're concluding the Avalon plot. So, what is going to be the story of Season 5? Is it realizing Savati's kind of going to the dark side a little bit? Does Felix come into play? Like, where's Felix, by the way? We haven't seen him at all, which I think is very strange. So, not sure where they're going with this, but we do get a nice overview of Avalon again. You know, as Treyarch wrote in their tweet, the future of Avalon is uncertain. We're going back here in Black Ops 7. It's just been a very strange narrative overall. It seems like they were trying to pivot to something more interesting with Season 4. Still kind of connect to the Pantheon and figuring out who those people are, but, like, what purpose did they really serve? At least Perseus had more of a presence throughout all of Cold War's campaign and the post-launch story. But with Pantheon and BO6, it's like it's an unknown kind of group with a bunch of unknowns, and it didn't really go anywhere. And now it seems like it's actually over. So very strange direction they've taken the story. I don't know if that's because the narrative team's focused more on Black Ops 7 right now. I don't know, but I think they really started to go somewhere pretty cool with this by bringing Stitch back into the mix, and that seems to be over with now. I think they're just moving on entirely. And then with Black Ops 7 focusing on 2035, it's like, how much could they possibly follow up on stuff that happened in the 90s? You might have to wait for the Call of Duty in like 2028, Treyarch's next game, to really go ahead and follow up with some of these characters. Like, will Adler be super old? Will Woods be super old in BO7? I doubt it. I don't think we're going to get much. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this down below in the comments. Unfortunately, I just don't think they used all the potential that Pantheon had as a villainous organization. No ties to Perseus. I mean, maybe Stitch pops up in Season 5's intro and we're working with them to take down Savati or to figure something else out. But it's also raising questions about the ending of the BO6 campaign, which showed us Kane, a character who also wasn't prominent at all throughout the story, was just kind of used as a mole that was sitting there in the CIA that was part of the Pantheon organization. We get this teaser, and what, he gets arrested off camera, he just dies. Obviously, there's still some time left. I think Season 5 will be the last traditional season where some narrative could be focused on. Credit to Dalek again for posting this in HD, but I just don't get kind of what the point of all this was. If BO7 is be focused on the Guild, maybe there's connections with Avalon and the Guild. Maybe there's some connections to Perseus we don't know about yet, but I just feel like there's a lot left to be desired with this story that maybe will never end up getting followed up on. Something I also find interesting about the marketing for the post-launch narrative is that for the first 3 seasons, the way they did intro cutscenes was so different from how they did season 4, which had an actual and proper cutscene. So they would give us a little bit of story, and then it would pivot into, like, an overview of the MP maps, which I guess are part of the story. I get that. But we didn't see this for season 4 at all. But the first 3 seasons did this, and it just feels like there was a disconnect after season 3. Like, they drastically changed how they wanted to tell the story. Season 2 had an actual cutscene for the most part, again with a character that kind of just came out of nowhere. He looks pretty cool, but where did that go? People are just dying off camera. They're not really following up on threads. It's so strange, man. It's hard to really put my tongue on it. I just don't know. Compared to Cold War's post-launch, which had a very cohesive story, compared to MW or Vanguard, I don't know why they switched gears drastically with the way they told this story with Black Ops 6. Not only was the campaign, I think, a little undercooked as far as narrative, gameplay was fantastic, but not only was the narrative undercooked, but then the post-launch story didn't really have, you know, a very clear and interesting focus that reeled people in. It focused more on Savati, and I guess what it's meant to do at the end of the day is just tell us that she's going to be some type of focus or a villain within Avalon when we go there inside of Black Ops 7, whether that's in the future, whether it's flashbacks to Avalon from the past. We saw plenty of POIs from Avalon added to BO6 multiplayer, and the big space itself is allegedly going to be playable in the upcoming co-op campaign. But that is about it. This has been DK Dynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. As a reminder, all outro cutscenes or teaser trailers for the next season end up getting released on the Treyarch YouTube channel, not the Call of Duty one. The intro cutscenes, however, do get released on the full Call of Duty YouTube channel. But that's the thumbnail of the outro. They want us to see that. I do believe that is a first look at a new DLC light machine gun. There really aren't very many in Black Ops 6, so not opposed to that. And of course, it's like, I guess, a semi-futuristic LMG that we did see in the original Black Ops 2. With that being said, leave all your thoughts down below on the story from the Season 4 outro cinematic, and also let me know what you think it sets up for Season 5 and even Black Ops 7. Really hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on stream.
All right. Now, Season 5, Black Ops 6. It's a teaser. They ain't give us too much. We look like we get new LMGs coming in from Black Ops 2. That's cool. I think I finished all my LMGs. I think I got them diamond gold. Now I'm working on the one round first, the marking rifles. I'm trying to level all those up right now. So yeah, they ain't giving us too much content. We got to wait for the full season come out when they show everything, what maps you're getting, what multiplayer you're getting, guns and challenges, and what maps they gonna bring and stuff. So we know it's Avalon, but what else? So if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments. Are you ready for Season 5? You gonna play it, unlock the new guns, and get the new grind in, and go from there? I want to know down in the comments, how do you feel about Season 5, Black Ops 6? If you want to see real gameplay, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see, watch, make sure you like, so, and everything. So, from cut, I ain't cutting nothing out. Everything is going to be in there from start to finish. The video is going to be pretty long. It's going to be 30 minutes, maybe an hour, 45 minutes, 40. This is going to be a long video because you're going to see everything, my whole gameplay. I'm not hiding anything. So, as you're going to see me searching for lobby, jumping in, playing. You're going to see me dominate lobby, get dominated, and everything. You're going to see it all. Real gameplay from a real community person, from a real Call of Duty player. Not like pro player, but like a person that played Call of Duty and buys the game and play it. If you want to see that, come watch me. Tell me right now. Sometimes I'll be dominating lobbies. Sometimes I don't. And just have fun. Learn. If you want to get better at the game, learn. Let's get better. Have a blessed day. Peace. And I'm out. Talk out through and